First section, Upload log. Open the remote control in this interface and select Device Management. In the pop-up interface, select the time period you want to export the logs. Here you can choose to export the logs of the flying machine or remote control logs. Check the desired section, click on Upload and enter a name. Click on Start to upload until the upload is successful. Save the QR code. Section 2, Other common settings. The icons on the assignment screen have the following meanings. Operation Mode Selection button. Calling the Field button. Status of the ground radar switch. When ground radar is not on, altitude is displayed as the aircraft's altitude relative to the landing point. When switched on, it represents the height of the crop. Clockwise flow. Straight line distance between remote control and aircraft. Clockwise flight speed. Worked area. Camera framing range. Single camera can be full screen. Front and rear camera toggle buttons. Remaining DOS display. Aircraft connection status. Operation mode. Radar status. RTK status. Base station status. Remote control and aircraft connection status. Aircraft power. The upper part shows the internal battery level of the remote control. The bottom is the battery level of the remote control. Wi-Fi status of SIM card machine. Setting interface button. Click on the Settings button to enter the settings interface. First of all, you can set up the aircraft. Start and return altitude settings range from 2 meter to 30 meter. Departure and return speed setting. Set the range from 3 ms to 10 ms. Here you can choose to operate autonomously, hover or return after spraying. Here you can set the aircraft to hover or return, hover and return or land. Switch to continue operation after the aircraft has been disconnected. Note that only autonomous operation is possible. Hover or return to flight after completion of operation. Maximum altitude and maximum flight distance adjustment. Altitude adjustment range 20 meter to 30 meter. Distance adjustment range 50 meter to 1,500 meter. Light switch. Advanced settings at the bottom of the aircraft settings. IMU and compass calibration and control. Automatic range trim switch on or off. The second item is the radar settings. This page allows you to switch the radar on and off and adjust the radar detection distance. The third item is the remote control settings button. For different operating habits, various control modes can be selected. For example, American hand, Chinese hand, Japanese hand. It is important to note that the different control modes, different aircraft dynamics after hitting the stick. You need to check the desired control mode before flying. Then comes the stick calibration. You can calibrate the stick rudder. To calibrate, first disconnect the aircraft. Then click on Start Calibration. Control the left stick and right stick separately. Slide one circle to fill the square ring. The remaining part is the flight mode button switch. This controls whether the physical flight mode buttons are active or not. The obstacle avoidance button switch controls whether the physical obstacle avoidance buttons are active or not. Customized keys. You can customize the physical keys that do not have a fixed function, customized to suit your needs. Voice announcement switch. Possibility to select whether a remote control is required, depending on the operation. Real-time announcement of the remote control and obstacle status of the aircraft. Speed control. Switch for whether the map follows the rotation of the aircraft. Map follows aircraft rotation when on. The map does not follow the aircraft rotation in the off state. Force spraying and broadcasting setting. Operating system switch. No autonomous operation without medicine when on. Autonomous operation is possible in the absence of medicine when switched off. Real-time data of the operating system. Real-time data from the spraying system can be observed, includes real-time flow rates, flow counts, control signals, and fault codes for pumps 1 and 2. Manual operation. In non-autonomous mode, the spraying mode can be selected as a speed-dependent mode, or switch mode, speed-dependent mode, where the spray volume varies with speed. Switch mode, where the volume of spray is fixed and not limited by speed. Weight calibration is also possible. Selection of operation type. Selection of nozzle type. Manual operation flow rate setting, virtual level switch, residual dose threshold. During autonomous operation, when the tank level falls below the threshold setting, stops autonomous operation. Setting range 0.3 liters to 40 liters. The fifth item is the intelligent battery setting. Set the low battery alarm value. When the battery level falls below the set value, the aircraft performs the set action. It is recommended not to trigger the low battery alarm. Allow enough power for return and landing during operation. To avoid excessive power consumption during the return journey, the aircraft may be forced to land. The last item is for other settings. Front and rear camera interface assisted display, camera reboot and power on, etc.